Do you cook?
Yeah, what? I'm a married girl.
I saw you posting. I
Yeah.
follow you on Instagram, so I saw you
Yeah.
posting. You're making chicken and something.
Yeah, I cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the most you've spent to look good?
A few millions, like, yeah, a
Give
lot.
us a figure.
No, not happening.
Okay.
Maybe
is it like-
someone's small car.
Why are you saying someone? The someone may be me.
So I don't want to offend people. Like,
So let's get into the tea. You are a sex symbol.
she went right in with shots, tequila.
You are a sex symbol.
The next day,
Yeah.
they had me on Facebook. Like, everyone was like, why would you bring such an MC? Who can... No. So that's the day I actually realized the type of host I am.
Yes.
Right? Because it's
Yes.
good to know that these are the kinds of shows that I do, and these are the kinds of shows I will not take no matter how much you're paying me.
Anita Fabiola, ladies and gentlemen, she's worked with so many big brands, both international and local. And today she is here with us on the podcast. It's Never That Serious. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First of all, when I say international and local, let me list for you the CV so that people understand. They may think I'm exaggerating.
Okay.
BBC, right?
Yeah.
BET, right? Africa Magic, right? NBS TV. Girl, that is, your CV is goals.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
You've really done amazing for yourself.
I have.
So I recently saw you celebrating your 30th birthday.
Yes.
And you took us down a memory lane of all the things you've done and everything. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I was just on the outside looking in like, wow. Are you not proud of yourself?
No, I'm extremely proud. And it's moments like those where you look back and you're like, I've really done the thing.
Yeah.
You know, usually when things are happening in the moment, you don't realize or you don't acknowledge how far you've come until it's been 10 years and you're looking back every single year, the things you've achieved, the things you've done, the places you've been to. And yeah, I'm just really, really proud of myself, honestly. And this is the first year that I'm able to actually say that because I was always trying to be humble, like, oh, no, stop. No, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
But it is that serious.
It is that serious.
It is that
serious. Yeah, this is the one time when it's never that serious that it actually is that serious.
It is that serious.
You know,
yes.
I saw someone commenting and saying something like, how have you done all this by age 30? Like, this is someone's CV who is like in their 40s. You get? So you've really done amazing for yourself. I wanted to give you your flowers.
Thank you very much.
Are you ever going to return to the media? Because you've kind of left us.
To be honest, the media will always have my love. That's my first love, to be honest. But since I started the beauty business, that has 100% of all my time, all my attention and everything. And it requires a lot. So it's not something you can put on the back burner. That's how I make my money. That's my future. That's my legacy. So that's something I give 100%.
Yeah.
When it comes to returning to the media, though, I think I will, because you never truly leave the media. If you're a media girl, you're a media girl. You know, that's what gave me my platform, and that's what has actually helped me make money with my business. So I definitely will, but on my terms. And I've been blessed enough to create a huge platform that I do not need to get peanuts anymore from a station or, you know. So when it comes to getting back to the media, yes, but on my terms.
Why are you being rude?
No, I'm not. I'm being 100% honest.
Honest.
Yes, 100% honest. Yes.
Yeah.
Once you leave the media and you're able to create something great outside of the media, coming back is tough if it's not on your terms. Yes. But I definitely will. But not what everyone expects me to do, because I'm 30. I'm grown up now.
Yeah,
so
you're
my
grown.
priorities are different. My interests are different. The kinds of shows I like right now are different. So I will return, but my terms, my own platform, yeah.
And also, like, I don't know if Ugandan media can afford you right
No, they
now.
can't. Straight up.
Sorry, I had to say it.
No,
I had to say it. Yeah.
They can't, because since I've been out of the media it's been a few years now, we've had so many knocks at the door. We've had so many offers, and it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for me. It doesn't match up with the platform I have. It doesn't match up with the experience. It doesn't match up with my level of talent. So that's exactly why I'm saying it will only be at my terms and nothing less.
And that makes a lot of sense. I remember a few years ago, there was a debate online about journalists and media personalities talking about like the pay and everything. And, you know, people were attacking the person who instigated the conversation, but she didn't really lie too much. She didn't really lie too much. But let's move on. Let's talk about the beauty aspect of it. Fabiola. Beauty.
Yes.
How is that going?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's special. That's my baby. Yeah, and she'll be turning 3 this year in October. So that's that's something I really, really care about and nurture. And
and you know what? Your brand has grown so quickly and so big.
Yes.
The reason I'm happy about that is because I'm like, finally something from one of us that makes sense, because your lip gloss is actually really good.
Yes.
And I've used it multiple times. I love the way it feels on my lips. I'm like, oh my goodness, why will I waste my time with international brands? No offense. I mean, there's a place for everybody, but like, it's really, really good. So I want to just say congratulations for that. Okay, so let's get into the tea. You are a sex symbol.
She went right in with shorts, tequila.
You are a sex symbol. Like, let's act like we know,
tequila,
guys.
no chaser. Wow, crazy.
How does it feel knowing you're a sex symbol?
To be honest, that's a label that people have attached to me for years since I came out into the media and stuff like that. They just attached that to me. So for the longest time, I was not okay with it because I felt like I had so much more to offer. But then being the kind of person I am, I capitalize off that now. You know? So I decided, why not? If I'm not going to fight with the whole world, I'm not going to try to tell you, don't call me that, don't say I'm this, don't say, no. I'm like, okay, let's make some money out of this. So I don't mind because it's a label that, I don't know. Listen, I'm a beautiful girl, right? So I understand where it came from. So I won't be like, oh, I don't understand. Why would they say that? No. I understand. So I take it and I capitalize off it.
I feel like it's a really good compliment, you know. I know, especially as a woman, there can be negative connotations attached to it.
Yes, of course.
But, you know, I just want to be a sex symbol, guys. Make me a sex symbol.
No. I know where it came from and I stopped fighting it and I just use it to my advantage. Yes.
You're a very beautiful girl.
Thank you.
I'm glad it's the awareness for me.
No, listen, 30 came with so many things. And one of those things was awareness. One of those things was I was done just trying to like brush things off, like no, just trying to be in the corner somewhere. Absolutely not. Because I know who I am 100%. I understand what I am, and so I'm not that kind of person anymore. If this interview was like 5 years ago, 7 years ago, I'd be like, no, don't say that. Why would they say that? No, I'm not. But here, I'm very bold with myself.
Exactly. You're in the room now.
I am in the room. Yeah, I take up space.
Exactly. Yes. I like that. Okay, so a few years ago. This is like a sidebar.
Yeah, that's fine.
I saw a picture of you. Yeah. And I think my sister sent it to like a group chat that with me and my sisters. And she's like, hey, Sabrina, first ask this chick what she uses on her skin. She's like, she bathes milk. Yeah. And then I texted Fab. And Fab told me that, sometimes I will use milk. I'm like, girl, what?
Yes.
You're going to give us the beauty secrets right now. What is your go-to beauty secret that you live by that you feel like more women should know?
Water. Yeah, water. Just drink water.
Please release us.
No, listen, I'm not one of those people. Now, to be honest, I've had acne-prone skin since I was like a teenage girl. So for me, having acne actually helped me in my early 20s to get on a skincare routine. So I have used sunscreen for the last maybe 10 years before it was even popular, right?
Yeah.
And reason being is I had acne. So I had to get on a routine. I had to get on products that are going to help clear my skin. So people are looking at my skin right now and how clear and whatever, It's because I've actually been on a routine for the longest period of time because I had problematic skin. So the only thing I would say is go to a professional, go to a dermatologist, an esthetician, let them figure out your skin and then put you on a routine that you're actually going to consistently follow. Because what works for me does not work for you. I do take pride in taking care of myself, and I always used to tell like my friends, like, God blesses you with the beauty that you have when you're in your early 20s or late 20s. So then after that, it's your job to actually maintain it and take care of it. So for me, I wouldn't tell you, go use this, go use this, go use that, because you're not me, I'm not you. My problems are not your problems skin-wise.
Yeah.
So it's best to get a routine that works for you and maintain it consistently. But before you even get a routine, just get a sunscreen. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, so you can maintain your complexion and your light and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you use it all over your skin? Like all over your
head to toe.
Head to toe.
And I've used sunscreen for 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, head to toe.
Okay, sunscreen it is. Let me jot that down somewhere. Because I use sunscreen, but just like only on my face.
No, you have to use it everywhere.
The whole body?
Yes, you have to use it everywhere.
All right. I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
What's a misconception you feel like people have about you?
That I'm proud. Yeah, that I'm proud. I'm not proud. Actually the opposite, quite the opposite, but I'm reserved. Yeah. So sometimes I think people get that twisted. I'm really reserved, especially if I don't know you or we're not that acquainted, But if I do know you, then things are different. I can be stubborn or whatever, but I'm really reserved. So people, when they meet me in the industry, they're like, oh, she was a bit stuck up. No, I wasn't. I just wasn't comfortable around you, and I tend to preserve my space and preserve myself. Yes.
And also, like, sometimes it's for the best, if you know what I mean. Yeah, like just to stay reserved and what. You don't need to be in everybody's face and everything, because that comes with its downsides as well.
Oh, it does. And I feel like I'm a bit introverted. So that has also helped me a lot, right? To preserve myself and to preserve my image and to preserve my personality, really. Because when you're out there, we've seen what happens when you're out there. So,
yeah. What's the most cringe-worthy moment of your entire career?
Oh, I have many of them. I have lots of those. Okay, there's this one time, Talent Africa was managing me, right? So they had this very big show. I think it was 2 Nigerian artists, Techno, and I don't remember the other one. So Talent Africa was doing that show. So they put me on as an MC with MC Cuts. So I was supposed to be hosting this very huge show. I think it was in Ngogo or whatever, like outdoor, outdoor events, how crazy they are.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
So they put me on that, and that was the first and last time I ever did a concert, because that gave me a level of self-awareness that I needed to have. First of all, I was so scared of this very big outdoor show. I went, took a few tequila shots because I needed that confidence. And then I came on stage and I was just screaming through the mic, like, hi guys, welcome to the show. And people almost booed me. That's the day I realized God has a level of favor he has upon my life, because they would have booed another person. Like, because then the next day they had me on Facebook. Like, everyone was like, why would you bring such an MC? Who can, no. So that's the day I actually realized the type of host I am.
Yes.
Right? Because it's good to know that these are the kinds of shows that I do, and these are the kinds of shows I will not take no matter how much you're paying me. Because there's an introvert. I do not have that level of craziness to have a very successful outdoor show as a host.
I 100% understand, because I feel like I'm the same way.
Yeah, so I had to be twerking on stage. Sabrina, like going down low. Oh my goodness, I almost cried. Like I actually cried, I think, backstage.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're saying crying, but I'm laughing because you know what? Like, looking at you, I just cannot envision you.
I was down low, screaming on the mic, hi guys, with a Bell Lager bottle on stage. First and last time. And then after that, I told my management, please, I'm a very calm host.
Yeah.
A good host, but I speak. You know, that's what I do. I do not hype.
Like hype.
Yes, I'm not a hype girl. I'm not a hype man. Like, that will never work for me, and I'll never be that kind of host. So I needed that. But that day I was like, why did I get myself in this situation? Like, I already knew it wouldn't work because I'm not a hype girl. But I was like, let me challenge myself. And this was early on in my career. I'm like, let me challenge myself. I want to take on like this and see what comes on after that.
I knew it wouldn't work the moment you said MC Cats, because MC Cats is a whole other level of energy.
Listen,
like, he will go on 100.
He was on 100. I tried to match his 100, and I was a hot mess.
Yeah.
On that stage, I was a hot mess, but he actually held my hand and he was trying to help me, right?
Yeah.
But that kind of energy, I'm not that kind of host.
I know.
Yes.
You know what? I'm glad that it was a learning moment. I'm glad that at least you learned and said, yeah, this is not for me.
I would never ever put myself in that situation again.
Concerts are very intimidating. Shout out to people like Viana. You know Viana? Viana will go
Miss
and
Didan,
Miss
I
Didan
love them.
and
Sheila, like, I love how they're able to do it. Itania, like, there's so many hosts that are hyped, and they're great for those stages, and they're amazing, and you go to actually just watch them even before their main act, and I love that. I respect that. I admire that. I will never be that, and PTSD, I'm stressed just thinking about it.
I would be too.
Listen, they had me on the internet,
but you know what, I feel like if people are having on the internet, there's a certain level of you have kind of arrived, because the worst thing, there's a guy who once said, what's worse than being talked about, not being talked about. So apples to oranges. Let's move on. We're talking about pay here on the show right now. What do you remember your first salary?
Yes, I do.
What did you spend it on? Do you remember what you spent it on?
I don't really remember, but I remember, I think it was S6. I was in my S6 and I had this deal with Darling Hair. So I would leave school and they would plait my hair and I would do photo shoots and stuff. I was in S6. So my first pay was around 500,000. I must have given it to my mom. Yes, I think so. Because I was so young and it was S6 and I'll never forget how happy I was. I was like,
500,000?
Like,
in
what?
S6?
In S6.
Girl.
I think it was like second term. I left. They did my hair, like 4 hairstyles. I had photo shoots the whole time and I was so happy. I'm like, oh my God, I'm really going to be a model. I was really happy. So yeah, I think I gave it to my mom.
Wow, you're such a nice child.
Yeah.
I remember my first salary, it was like 250,000 and I went and bought shoes.
That's
with all
good.
of it. I didn't plan
You're
ahead.
just a girl. You're just a girl, aren't you? Yeah.
I am just a girl, indeed. What's your favorite? We've talked about the cringiest memory. What's your favorite career memory so far?
Launching Fabiola Beauty, for sure. 2021, 2nd October. I'll never forget that day. Like, that was, for me, everything came full circle in that moment right there. That's something I'd always dreamed of. That's something I'd always wanted to do. So being able to actually execute my dream, you know, from just thinking about it to daydreaming about it to looking at brands and wondering, I wish one day, you know, and to actually creating it from scratch, production and everything. And it's right there and I'm actually launching it and I've invited all these people to come and celebrate this milestone with me. That will never go away.
Okay, that's a really good one. And I've seen now you're supplying even in Dubai, in Ethiopia, everywhere in East Africa.
Yes.
That's amazing. You're doing big things.
Yeah.
What's the most you've spent to look good?
Sabrina.
Please give us a see your life moment.
Judge me. But listen, I don't think I want to put a figure to this because me with my beauty treatments, that's number one self-care for me.
I know.
That's
why I asked the question.
That's something I love. Like, I will do it for the aesthetic purposes or just to feel like, but I actually enjoy it. Like, I love just going to the spa and just getting my facials and getting my PRP treatments and getting my lasers. Let's say there's a certain laser that I had right after I'd cleared my acne to help me get rid of acne scars. That was a few millions, like Yeah, a lot.
Give us a figure.
No, not happening.
Okay.
Maybe someone's small car.
Why are you saying someone? The someone may be me. Like,
so I don't want to offend people. Like they'll be like, "Huh, this girl? Like, who does she think?"
No,
she
you
is?
get it.
Yeah,
You're just a girl, like you said.
You're just a girl. But it was a laser that was really, really helpful.
Yeah,
because I had acne for years, so I had to get it done to penetrate the deep layers of my skin, so the scars are not as evident. So
Anyway, it was worth it.
Yeah,
because here you are looking flawless.
Yeah,
period.
And I woke up like this.
You woke up like this. I like that. What's a fashion trend?
Yeah,
that you wish would go away and never return?
What's a fashion trend that I wish would never return? First of all, being that I'm a fashion girl, I feel like fashion has no rules. Fashion is a way to express yourself, and fashion is different for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, what works for you, your personal style or what your personal pieces, those represent you. So for me, when it comes to fashion, I'd have no rules. I don't tell anyone, don't have your lashes that long, don't wear those boots. Absolutely not. I feel like fashion should be one of those things, just like comedy, where people are free to express themselves and free to do whatever they like. So with that, just do you. As long as you let me be me as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, you're very open-minded.
Yeah.
Because me, I had like a long list.
Tell me.
This one is for men especially.
Yeah.
Skinny jeans.
Why?
Just because some of them just look uncomfortable. Some of them look like have you watched that episode of Friends where Ross was wearing leather pants?
No, ma'am.
You don't like Friends?
Never watched it.
No.
Never.
Fabiola, what are you talking about?
Never watched it.
What?
I mean, I've seen it, but I've never actually followed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you plan to watch it one day?
No, not happening.
Can I influence you to watch it?
No, because right now I'm about to watch Game of Thrones. You can imagine. Like, I'm not easily influenced when it comes to like bandwagon. You have to watch this, but now I feel like I have nothing to watch. You know, so I need something to binge on.
So who has planted the seed of Game of Thrones in your head?
My sister. Yeah, she watched it while it was going on. So now that I've watched almost everything and there's no new stuff coming out to binge on, I feel like it's about time.
So, okay, first of all, Friends is one of the best shows ever made in life. I highly recommend. And if you've never watched it, you'll enjoy it. But then also Game of Thrones is one of those I've not watched personally. It's funny you should say this because I recently tweeted and everybody was like, you need to watch it. Let me just give you advice as someone who's going to watch it for the first time, right? It's such a slow burn that you have to commit, like just say I have to
one of my favorite shows is actually Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So if you can watch Breaking Bad, it's actually slow, but it's amazing. So
Breaking
that's why
Bad,
I'm ready. Yeah.
Let's drink to that.
I love it. That's my favorite show.
Yeah.
Of all time. Yeah.
Okay. So that's interesting. Jeans. Yeah, skinny jeans on guys. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah. What else?
Another fashion thing?
Yeah. Okay, if I was to say one thing, it's not a trend. It's just like a tip or whatever. Just having your underwear show, even if it's a bra strap.
That's crazy.
Or your panty lines showing through clothes. That's not okay.
I've seen it coming back. Where like the back in the day you'd wear jeans and like your thong would be showing.
Oh, that's cute. If it's like diamonds and whatever, like it's tacky, right?
It is tacky.
No, I feel like it's okay. It's sexy. It's cute.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
we are divided. So let's move on.
Yeah.
What's petty advice that you live by? It's petty.
Yeah,
but you're like, I'm gonna stand by my petty advice. Yeah.
For me, what you give is what you get. Period.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, if I fell out with you, Sabrina, and I walked into this place and I looked at you wanting to wave and you like show me a little attitude, that's how we're rolling from that point onwards until you get yourself together. Like, that's it. Point blank, period. Like, what you give is what you get from me all the time. If you are, however, warm and welcoming, even if I didn't want to like engage with you anymore, I'll actually be warm and welcoming as well because I'm not evil. I'll be like, okay, you know what? Maybe we can talk this through. But if you ever gave me any kind of advice or Also, if you're rude to me, I'm going to be rude to you.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know why? Because a lot of times there's people that, especially in the industry, there's people you meet one day and they're cool, and then you meet the other day and they act like they don't know you. Have you encountered
how we're going
those?
to roll.
Yeah.
From that point onwards.
But I just don't have the heart to stick to it.
Me, I don't have
Teach
the
me your
heart.
ways.
No, let me tell you, I don't have the heart to instigate anything. You know, I don't have the heart to be mean or whatever. But if you are mean to me, however, like you will
if
get
they started
it tenfold.
You'll finish it.
I will finish it, like 100%. And that's how I live, and that's how we roll.
I love that. I want you to teach me that, because sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I'm never going to say. And then the next time they say, hi, Sabrina, I'll be like, hi.
That's what I'm saying. If you say hi, it's a hi from me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like if you say, hi, Anita, hi, how are you? But if you keep it pushing, we're going to keep it pushing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving on to the next segment of my show. We're going to be talking about, I'm going to give you scenarios.
Okay.
And this is in the friendship category, because now you've ushered us into that conversation. Mm-hmm. When it comes to your girlfriends, I'm going to give you scenarios, and you're going to tell me whether they're red, green, or amber. Mm-hmm. Red means it's a deal breaker for you. Mm-hmm. This is not a good friendship. Green means that's a good sign.
Okay.
Amber means I don't care.
Okay.
I don't really care. Okay. She's a bridezilla. Like, it's her wedding and she's lost her mind. Because, you know, sometimes people say, like, it was her wedding. So, you know, she had to do so much. She's a bridezilla. She's mean to you and everything during her wedding season. Is that a red, green, or amber flag?
Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, green, because I'd love to give people some grace. Yes, I've gotten married myself, so I know the pressure that comes with wedding days and all of that. It's quite a lot. So why it's not a red flag is because of that. I'm giving grace because of that. Why it's also not amber is because you have to have some level of awareness no matter the situation. You know, that's like fighting and then saying, I was drunk. Like, get it together. You know, you have to have some level of awareness, and you have to know this is my friend and there's certain boundaries. You know, you can't talk to me anyhow. You can't just yell at me just because, like, excuse you, like, what is this? You know, like, we're grown and we have to have a level of mutual respect,
Absolutely.
right? So it's not red, it's not amber, it's red there in the middle, and it's something after your wedding, you'll be like, you had a temper on you, you know? But that's something, if you did it again in a different situation, then
the grace is not going to be extended.
No.
Yeah. And that makes sense. Okay, you're her only friend.
That's amber. Yeah, that's amber, because one of those people as well. Like, I don't have a lot of friends. Like, I have very few friends, and I always have like one best friend. My sister is my best friend, right? So having one person that you tell all your business, that is there for your milestones, is there for the good, the bad, the ugly, that is amazing, because that's like a sisterhood. That's very beautiful. And I prefer that to having like a whole fleet of girlfriends. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is a TikTok controversial.
Yeah.
Because there was a story of this lady who went around saying she had a friend who, every time her friend would see her wearing something similar to her, she would ask where she got it and go get that same exact thing. Is that red, green, or amber?
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I think that's amber for me as well. If we're friends, Sabrina, and I love your hair, like I love your hair today, I love your jumpsuit, like I love your jumpsuit today, I'll be like, where did you get that?
Yeah.
Right?
STW, guys.
Yeah,
STW.
right? And I love STW. So I'll be like, where did you get that? And we always share. That's how we know things and stuff. So if you went and bought it, I wouldn't mind. The only problem I would have with it is maybe if you wanted to wear it, it's my party and you know it's what I'm wearing,
and then you
wear the same thing. But I feel like sometimes we look too much into things. Yeah, maybe your hairstyle inspiration, right? So I feel like not everything is about competition. Not everything is about, oh, she's copying me. So what? Isn't that a compliment?
Yeah,
that's beautiful. So it's amber for me.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery. Is the saying.
Yes, so thank you very much. I got it from here. You can get it as well. I don't mind. Do your thing. Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't get along with your other friends.
that may be a bit of a red flag. Yeah, because no one is saying you guys should hold hands and, you know, sing kumbaya or whatever. You're not all supposed to get along, right?
Yes.
Because different personalities, that's why they're my friends, not your friends. But at least be able to be in the same room, be able to have conversations with these people, like when they're around me, because if we're friends, eventually you're going to meet my family, you're going to meet my other friends and stuff like that. So I feel like your friend should be able to, all your friends should be able to at least say, hi, how are you? If there's something you're planning for me, they should be able to call each other like, hey, we're doing this for Anita, things like that. So I feel like if you have one friend who doesn't get along with all your other friends, else, red flag for sure. Yeah.
Okay. At least you have one red flag. I was going to be like, oh my God, you're the best girlfriend anyone could ever have because nothing bothers you. Yeah. Okay, so the last one is she stays friends with your ex after you guys are broken
up. Red flag. I don't even have to think about that one. Red flag. Like,
even if she knew him even if she knew him before you. What if she knew him before you? She was friends with him before you guys met, and then you guys met, you started dating, and then now you've broken up. Is it okay for her to stay friends? I'm just playing devil's advocate. Me, I feel like the answer is it should be overall no.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find grace in that situation, but absolutely not. Like, it's just fake. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, especially if we're really close and then you expect me to tell you my business, maybe I'm dating someone, like, no, please.
We're moving on to the next game, right?
Yes.
One must go. So I'm going to give you three. One must go.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you three things in this life, and you're going to pick which one you would do away with. You don't have to, because we are living an abundant life.
Yeah.
But in this scenario, you have to pick two and leave one. Okay.
That's crazy.
Money.
I like everything.
You're going to have to pick one.
Okay.
Money, fame, or respect?
Oh, the fame can go.
Fame can go.
Yeah.
Money and respect, stay.
Yeah, been there, done that. It can go.
Hi, mama. All right. I like that. I like that. Okay, hair done, nails done, makeup.
Hair done, nails done, makeup. Oh, I love makeup.
And you love hair, and you love nails.
And oh my God.
Which one are you leaving?
Okay, I think the nails can go. Yeah, the nails can go. I'll just maintain my makeup and my hair.
Yeah. Because on first impression, no one is like, let me see your nails.
Yeah,
but they're looking
the
at
hair
you.
And then the makeup.
They look at you.
I love those. I love glam, so yeah.
Hashtag Fabiola Beauty. Okay, lip gloss. This one was very intentional.
Yeah.
Lip gloss, perfume, or powder?
Powder can go. Who needs powder? Like what?
When your skin is skinny.
I don't need the powder. Give me the perfume. Give me the lip gloss. Lip gloss being like, oh, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's about it. That's it for the podcast.
Ooh,
thank you so much for
fun.
It was.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
It was so much fun having you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you stopped by.
Of course.
And
thanks for having me.
before I even let you go, I want you to tell us what you're working on, what you have going on. You know, because I want us to be mutually benefiting from this conversation.
Oh, I'm going to give you a call very soon. My beauty brand, it's expanding every day. We're all over East Africa now. We have agents in Tanzania, Rwanda, Nairobi. We have Addis, we have South Sudan, we have Dubai. So we're expanding into more places. For some reason, like, more people are getting to know the brand, so they're coming, getting stuff and just selling to their people, right? So I absolutely appreciate that, and I love that. And we're adding new products that will be launched before the end of the year.
Okay.
I can't tell you which products, but just stay tuned.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, production is done, so we're just doing final touches, and we'll have new products in the brand. So that's basically it. Otherwise, I'm just taking it easy and just living my fabulous life.
Okay, your fabulous life is looking good on you, just so you know. You look amazing.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
You're welcome.
You've been here chilling with us, Fabiola. Shop Fabiola Beauty. You can find them at most beauty stores, right?
Yes, most malls.
Most malls, most beauty stores.
Yeah.
And if you can't, you can just simply get them on Instagram.
Yep.
They deliver.
Yes, we
and
do.
I'm so happy to have had you on the show. We've been at the Patio Bella. I'm dressed by STW. You need to go check out their Instagram and get yourself a cute little outfit like the one I'm wearing. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.